For a lot of us across this fine nation, the first Monday in August means a nice long weekend. But what are we celebrating? And why does this, quote, holiday exist? Well, in true Canadian fashion, it's wonderfully eccentric. There really is no gallant or noble reason for the holiday, other than to fill a holiday gap between Canada Day on July 1st and Labor Day on the first Monday of September. And unlike most holidays, this one varies in name and status across the country. In British Columbia, it's known as BC Day or British Columbia Day and is recognized as a stat. In Alberta, it's an optional civic holiday and they call it Heritage Day. In Saskatchewan, again, it's a stat and they simply call it Saskatchewan Day. Manitoba, it's not a stat and they refer to it as a civic holiday. In New Brunswick, it's New Brunswick Day and is recognized as a stat. In Newfoundland and Labrador, it's not generally observed, but it is celebrated in St. John's. In Nova Scotia, it's not a stat, but they refer to it as Natal Day. In Nunavut, it's referred to as a civic holiday and is considered a stat. In the Northwest Territories, it too is referred to as a civic holiday and is also a stat. In Ontario, it gets a little interesting. For employees of the federal and municipal governments, it's a stat, but it's not officially recognized by the provincial government. And the name of the holiday kind of changes from city to city. For example, in Toronto, it's known as Simcoe Day, named after John Graves Simcoe, the first Lieutenant Governor of Upper Canada from 1791 to 1796. And in the beautiful capital city of Ottawa, it's known as Colonel By Day. And this is named after Lieutenant Colonel John By, who supervised the construction of the Rideau Canal, which led to the founding of the city of Ottawa. In Prince Edward Island, like Nova Scotia, it's known as Natal Day, and it's not a stat. In Quebec, it's not generally observed, and the same in the Yukon. Well, after trying to figure all this out, I'm glad I have Monday off. Be safe and enjoy your holiday or non-holiday or civic day or... oh, never mind. Just have fun.